So, number one, to be reformed is to take seriously the fact that God is not finished with us yet. Right? To be reformed is to take that seriously. That's the whole point of reformed and always reforming according to the Word of God. That means that even when we have full conviction, a full measure of conviction, and we need to have that every day, right? We can still be open to other ideas. We can even be open to correction, because we know, even when I have the fullest measure of conviction, there's more to God, there's more to truth than even my very best conception of it, right? This is, remember Anselm way back in the 12th century said, God is that, than which nothing greater can be conceived. Little awkward phrasing, but he said, God is that, than which nothing greater can be conceived. St. Augustine said, if we have understood what we have understood is not God, right? Meaning that we can never grasp the whole being of who God is. Or, to put it another way, at the end of The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, Lucy is awakened by Aslan. He's licking her cheek. He's a giant golden lion. He's just been resurrected. And Lucy opens her eyes, looks up at him and says, Aslan, you got bigger. And he says, no, my child, I've always been this size. But for every year you grow, it will seem to you that I am larger than before, right? But think about it. If you speak with conviction with that attitude, then when someone says, you know, what you're leaving out of your conviction is X, Y, and Z, we don't have to fight back and say, no, I've got A, B, and C. We say, well, I believe A, B, and C, but tell me about X, Y, and Z, right? There might be more room, more something to learn. We can listen to people of other faiths. We can listen to people from other disciplines without fear. Actually, and not just listen like as an evangelistic technique. Here's how you win people over to seeing that you're totally right. Just nod a lot and smile and act like you're open. And then look for the opening to say again, I'm right. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Reformed tradition gives us the capacity, a capacious, don't you like the word capacious? It's my new favorite word. Capacity, capaciousness. It's probably not even a word, capaciousness. But we can be big because God is big, not because we're so big. Right? But we can be open because God is so great. God is so good. And we're part of that household. To really listen, to even being transformed. Because, as they say, although I don't think this is in the Bible, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Right? I mean, who knows how God is going to speak to us and how we're going to grow. So, in a world full of religious know-it-alls, what the Reformed tradition has to offer is a way to speak with conviction that is still open,